Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of the colors and the Pledge of Allegiance. Presenting the colors today are members of the Rome High School AFJROTC Color Guard. After the pledge, please remain standing until the colors have exited the field. Please join me in reciting the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Rome High Class of 2023 graduation ceremony. We thank you for joining us on this historic and memorable occasion. As I look across this large and diverse crowd, I notice that there are many different groups represented here today. I see family members, friends, and faculty. Each group is here, I imagine, for different reasons. However, there is one thing that we all have in common. We have all earned the right to be here and join in on the celebration. To our families, you have earned the right to be here by loving us and supporting us, by pushing us to be better than we were, by celebrating our victories with us and consoling us in our defeats. You loved us even though sometimes we were a bit unlovable. To our families, you have earned the right to be here and to celebrate with us. So welcome to our families. To our friends, both in the stands and in the seats beside us. You have earned the right to be here and join us in our celebration. Our friends gave us courage to rise to our challenges, a judgment-free zone where we could rant when we were frustrated, and a safe space where we could be vulnerable. To our friends, you have earned the right to be here and celebrate with us. So welcome to our friends. To our faculty, you work here, so I'm pretty sure you had to be here, but nevertheless, you earned the right to be sitting with us. You are the ones who are dedicated to teaching us. You showed creativity in your lessons, patience with our confusions, and second chances when we stumbled. You taught us even when we did not want to learn. To our faculty, our teachers, and coaches, you have earned the right to be here and join us in the celebration. So welcome to our faculty. Finally, to my peers, we have earned the right to be here. We've all shared memories together. Yeah. We share past memories of COVID and Zoom classes and face masks and not being able to see each other for months upon months. And we've also shared pleasant memories together. We both grew up and grew together these past 4 years. To my peers, my fellow soon-to-be graduates, you have earned the right to be here. So welcome to my peers. Finally, to everyone within the sound of my voice, welcome to the celebration that is the graduation of the Rome High Class of 2023. Now let's get this graduation party started. Thank you.
Muy buenos días a todos y bienvenido a la ceremonia de la graduación de la clase del 2023 de Rome High School. Gracias por acompañarnos en esta histórica y memorable celebración. Al mirar a esta diversa audiencia, puedo notar que hay diferentes grupos representados aquí hoy. Veo familiares, amigos y el cuerpo docente. Supongo que cada grupo está aquí por diferentes razones. Sin embargo, existe algo que tenemos en común. Todos nos hemos ganado el derecho de estar aquí y participar en esta celebración. A nuestros familiares, ustedes merecen estar aquí hoy por amarnos y apoyarnos, por impulsarnos a ser mejores, por celebrar nuestras victorias con nosotros y consolarnos en nuestras derrotas. Ustedes nos amaron aunque a veces fuimos un poco antipáticos. Nuestras familias se han ganado el derecho de estar aquí y celebrar con nosotros, por tanto, les damos la bienvenida. A nuestros amigos, ya sean los que están en las bancas o están sentados junto a nosotros, ustedes también merecen estar aquí y unirse a nuestra celebración. Nuestros amigos nos han dado ánimo para enfrentar nuestros retos. Fueron nuestro lugar de desahogo cuando estuvimos frustrados y no nos juzgaron. Fueron nuestro lugar seguro donde pudimos ser vulnerables. A nuestros amigos, ustedes se han ganado el derecho de estar aquí y celebrar con nosotros, así que les damos la bienvenida. A nuestro cuerpo docentes, ustedes se han ganado el derecho, bueno, de hecho, ustedes trabajan aquí, supongo que tenían que venir. Sin embargo, ustedes merecen estar aquí y acompañarnos en esta celebración. Ustedes son los dedicados a enseñarnos, ustedes mostraron creatividad en sus lecciones, paciencia en nuestras confusiones y segundas oportunidades en nuestros tropiezos. Nos enseñaron aun cuando no queríamos aprender. A nuestros maestros y nuestros entrenadores, ustedes se han ganado el derecho de estar aquí y acompañarnos en esta celebración. Le damos la bienvenida a nuestro cuerpo docente. Finalmente, a mis compañeros, nos hemos ganado el derecho de estar aquí. Todos hemos compartido recuerdos del paso del COVID, las clases por Zoom y las mascarillas. Recuerdos de no haber visto a nuestros amigos por meses y luego poder verlos de nuevo. También compartimos buenos recuerdos de los últimos 4 años, donde maduramos y crecimos juntos. A mis compañeros, quienes en un momento serán mis colegas recién graduados, ustedes merecen estar aquí, así que les doy la bienvenida a mis compañeros. Finalmente, a todos los que son alcanzados por el sonido de mi voz, bienvenidas a esta celebración que es la graduación de la clase de 2023 de Rome High School. Ahora demos inicio a esta fiesta de graduación. Gracias.
Good morning. It is my honor to introduce our distinguished guests today. I'd like to welcome our Board of Education, Assistant Superintendent, and Superintendent. Faith Collins, Board Chairperson. That's okay. Will Byington, Vice Chairperson. Miss Tony Blanchard. Miss Pasha Burge. Dr. Melissa Davis. Miss Jill Fisher. Mr. Alvin Jackson. Dr. Barbara Patrick Lashley, Assistant Superintendent. And Dr. Eric L. Holland, Superintendent. As we gather here today to celebrate the culmination of an academic journey, we find ourselves deeply saddened by the absence of Jose Manuel Pineda Benitez. Although he is physically no longer here, his memory remains etched in our hearts, and we would like to honor him and his family by not only leaving an empty chair, but also presenting this special certificate to his family. Miss Mirna Benitez, Mr. Marco Pineda, and Kimberly Pineda Benitez, please receive this special certificate on behalf of the class of 2023 to honor your son, Jose Manuel Pineda Benitez. Jose will forever be in our hearts. Thank you.
Mientras nos reunimos aquí hoy para celebrar la culminación de un viaje académico, nos sentimos profundamente entristecidos por la ausencia de José Manuel Pineda Benítez. Aunque él ya no se encuentra físicamente, su recuerdo permanece grabado en nuestros corazones. Y nos gustaría honrarlo a él y a su familia, no solo dejando una silla vacía, sino también entregando este certificado especial a su familia. Señora Mirna Benítez, señor Marco Pineda y Kimberly Pineda, reciban este certificado especial en nombre de la clase del 2023 para honrar a su hijo José Manuel Pineda Benítez. José estará por siempre en nuestros corazones. Gracias.
Please join me in a moment of silence in remembrance of Jose. Thank you.
Welcome, everyone. I would like to share a quote with you. It's called, "It takes time to learn how to be alone without being lonely, and once you do, it's called freedom." It is inevitable that at some point in our long lives, we will find ourselves alone. To do so is no easy feat as we face our greatest fears, but to accept it and be okay with ourselves is the greatest lesson we could ever learn. When I was little, my dad would always take me to work with him, and as a little girl in a giant mechanic shop, it was easy to feel alone all those hours, to be alone with my thoughts and myself. I found myself often dwelling on my mistakes in my past and to wonder what could have been. But as years passed, I found comfort in my solitude. It allowed me to understand myself and who I was in a time where I was learning on who to be. And I still am, and I know we all are. As we leave this field today, accept for yourself who you are. Enjoy the freedom we are given to be human. Make mistakes, learn from them. Don't learn from them. Accept and rejoice, reject and cry. But know there's no greater freedom than to be alone with yourself.
The special music today will be performed by the seniors of our chorus program. The seniors represent the chorale, grand finale, and women's chorus of Rome High School. We will be singing I Lived by One Republic. This song represents the Rome High senior class by exemplifying our desire to begin our next chapter of life with an enthusiastic and adventurous spirit. The song says, I hope when you take that jump, you don't fear the fall. This shows how excited we are to take the jump into this new phase of our lives without hesitation, valuing the memories you have made while looking forward to the memories to come as well. We hope that you carry the message of this song into your next stage of life and that you truly live life to the fullest.
When you take that jump, don't fear the fall. When the water rises, you build a wall.
Hope when the crowd screams out, they're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay.
Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. The only way you can know is give it all you have.
And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. When everybody runs, you'll say, I did it all. I did it all.
I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I of so many places, the things that I did, yeah, with every broken bone. I swear I survived. Great work.
Hello, everyone. It is my great pleasure to introduce our salutatorian, Hannah Slocum, a person who truly embodies the spirit of exploration and perseverance. She is a remarkable individual who is always eager to tackle challenges and discover new solutions. She has demonstrated a rare combination of intelligence and creativity that has earned her the respect and admiration of faculty and peers alike. Throughout our 4 years, I've had the joy of learning alongside her. Whether we're learning about stoichiometry or Newtonian mechanics, Hannah has always expressed a unique ability to approach these difficult subjects with a fresh perspective and a contagious enthusiasm that inspires everybody. Although Hannah is going to major in aerospace engineering at the Georgia Institute of Technology, this incredible young woman is one that has never made any student feel less than, despite us all knowing that her intelligence places her beyond comparison. Her unique perspective and understanding of the world around us is truly inspiring. We are genuinely fortunate to have her here with us today, and I have no doubt that her passion for exploration and discovery will continue to take her to great heights. So please join me in giving a warm welcome to Hannah Slocum.
Over spring break, my family visited Mammoth Cave National Park. It is the home of the largest cave system in the world, located just a 6-hour drive north of here in Kentucky. One of the activities we did, which is quite popular at national parks, was to take a tour of the surrounding area and cave. These tours are led by a guide who talks about the park's history and points out important artifacts. Today, we will be taking a tour. Now don't worry, this won't be like Jurassic Park. There's no dinosaurs. The chances of us needing to run for our lives are quite low, less than 50%. We will be taking a tour through high school. More specifically, the class of 2023's experience at Rome High School. And I will be your tour guide. So this is how this is going to work. Here's my fake clicker, and here's my fake screen. I click, and you see. Let's see if it works. Click. Oh, look, puppies. So cute. Now on to the tour. Our first stop, the first day of freshman year. Here we see many anxious young teenagers try to hide their faces as they enter the school through the red carpet. We follow the crowd into the gym, where we encounter a blur of football players and cheerleaders leading a pep rally. The freshmen mouth the words "the alma mater" and then scatter to their classes. Our next exhibit is an announcement from mid-March of 2020. It says that school will be canceled for an extended weekend because a new foreign virus has infiltrated American soil. Next to it, we find another announcement extending this weekend to a week, and then 2 weeks, and then until spring break, and then spring break plus another 2 weeks. Come to think of it, let's just cancel school for the rest of the year. The students are ecstatic. High school is awesome. The class of 2023 remains at home with their families for the remainder of the school year. Now, it is unclear what occurred at these students' homes during this extended break, but internet data suggests high levels of baking, Netflix binging, yoga, and disastrous DIY projects. This said, by the time August comes around, these students are ready to return to school. They may not want homework and tests, but they're ready for a normal, predictable schedule. Sophomore year is a time of friendship for this class, especially since the academic aspect of the year is almost non-existent. We flip-flop between in-person and virtual classes every 2 weeks, and teachers teach from behind plexiglass. Although school seems to move slowly, out on the streets, these sophomores are speeding up. They finally turned 16, upgrading from a learner's permit to a driver's license. They are now able to venture away from home to Waffle House, like real adults. Except they all must drive in separate cars, because the law says you have to be 16 and a half to drive other teens. So we take up the entire Waffle House parking lot. So we'll call them semi-adults. So our oh my goodness, there's a dinosaur! Just kidding, I told you there wouldn't be any. So our semi-adults coast through sophomore year, right into junior year. Oh, junior year. This is where it got hard. The high expectations returned, and the classes became much more difficult. One artifact we have from this time are quotes from students after the first AP Physics test. One student said, "Why am I in this room with all these smart people?" Another, "I guess Georgia Tech is off the table now." As you can see, the students could no longer, 2023 learns to rely on their teachers, often for extra credit and help, but also as mentors, and in a few cases, even as secondary parents. Teachers became vital to the students' success, and students began to see teachers as people who truly cared about them, not just their grades. One of my teachers, Mr. Winstead, once said to me, "You're welcome to come by and talk at any time." And I think this sums up the teachers at our school and how amazing they are. Finally, the class of 2023 begins their senior year, the last one. One historical document here is the dreaded Common App. Yeah, if you applied to colleges, you never want to hear that again. The Common App shows how seniors began to shift their focus away from high school and towards their future. Senior year is the year of independence. Most students turn 18, becoming official adults, despite still not knowing their social security number. And as students got accepted to colleges, secured their future job, or signed their military contract, they moved on from high school. The final historical object we have is a graduation cap. This cap symbolizes a student's achievement over the 4 years of high school. It represents academic success and is a reminder of all the small memories, moments, and people. Each of the 4 years of high school, we had key people that we relied on. Our families supported us through freshman year. Our friends were our closest source of comfort sophomore year. And our teachers gave us guidance through junior year. Now we finished senior year. This time, we relied on ourselves more than any other. Now, as we move forward, it can seem as if we're leaving everyone else behind and must continue to rely solely on ourselves. But this isn't true. Our time at Rome High School has given us a foundation of people who love and support us, and I have no doubt that their love and support will never waver. As we go our separate ways today, we'll make new friends, form new families, and find new mentors. But the people we have here will always be a part of us. Families, friends, teachers, thank you for making our time at Rome High School special. You are truly awesome, wonderful, amazing, exceptional, and terrific people. And to my fellow graduates, I want you to remember that no matter where life takes you, to Rome, Italy, Rome, Iowa, or back here to Rome, Georgia, Rome High School will always be your true home. Thank you.
Good morning, class of 2023. I think most, if not all of us, pretty much knew who our valedictorian was going to be. And if you didn't, then you've probably been living under a rock. A woman of many talents, senior class president, tennis pro, woman in STEM, co-founder of Classmates in Action, Governor's Honors Math finalist, star student, AP International Diploma recipient, AP Scholar with Distinction, National Merit Scholarship recipient, Noon Optimist student, Rome Floyd Sports Hall of Fame Scholarship recipient. Get comfortable. This is going to take a minute. AP World History Student of the Year, AP US Student of the Year, Pre-Calculus Student of the Year, AP Computer Science Student of the Year, AP Spanish Students of the Year, AP Chemistry Student of the Year, AP Physics 1 Student of the Year, AP Physics 2 Student of the Year. You know what, it's getting a little toasty, so let me skip to the end. And valedictorian. Yet she is very humble about all of this. I'll admit, if I was blessed with these accomplishments, I would gloat a little, but she doesn't. And that's one of the many great qualities that Shreya Garg demonstrates. I remember the first time that I met Shreya. It was the beginning of freshman year. I walked into the cafeteria looking for some familiar faces that I could sit with before going to my first period. And she just so happened to be sitting with my friends. She seemed shy, but she had also just moved from another school to Rome High, so who wouldn't be? Throughout my 4 years at Rome, I witnessed her name become well known, creating many close relationships with students and faculty. All that to say, Shreya has grown from this new girl to being a fan favorite, and I know that wherever she goes, aka UGA, go dogs, and wherever life will take her, she will continue to leave her mark on the world and the people around her. So, please help me welcome to the stage the valedictorian for the class of 2023, Shreya Garg.
Good morning, class of 2023. I wanted to begin today's speech with an anatomy lesson. To those of you who know me best, you might think it's ironic to learn about anatomy from the girl who passed out in her anatomy class last semester. Emily, I think you forgot that accomplishment. Don't worry, you can relax, Dr. Holland. It's not that kind of anatomy lesson. Today, I want to talk to you about shoulders. Not just any shoulders, but the shoulders that have made us, the class of 2023, into the people we are today. I know that today we gather here to celebrate the class of 2023 and the insanely long, yet nevertheless exciting road it took to get to Barron Stadium. And no, I'm not talking about 2nd Avenue. However, before I do that, I want to begin by celebrating the people who may not be in the blinding red robes with the soon-to-be graduates, but who are just as responsible for getting us where we are today. So let me start by thanking the people on whom we stand. We stand on the shoulders of our teachers, who share both the happy and sad tears with us. The teachers who have raised us from immature freshies to slightly mature young adults. I would have said totally mature, but I think we all know that for some of us, I would be lying. We stand on the shoulders of our coaches who without fail push us past what we thought were our breaking points, knowing that we would come out stronger in the end. On the shoulders of our siblings who'd humble us more than we'd like to admit. On the shoulders of our aunts, uncles, cousins, the RHS administration, and relatives. We stand on the shoulders of our grandparents, who, like mine, are the only reason we have gotten as far as we have today. Am I forgetting someone? Oh yeah, Mom and Dad. I guess I can mention you too. Last but certainly not least, we stand on the shoulders of our parents. The people who, no matter how busy or tired, frustrated or sad they are feeling, never fail to give up their time, energy, and sometimes sanity in the hopes of bringing their children's dreams an inch closer to reality. The people who work relentlessly to treat their patients at Harbin Clinic. The people who are there for me every day without fail, through countless eye rolls, competing with Instagram and Snapchat for my attention. The people who are my role models and the people who I one day hope and aspire to be. We gather here to celebrate not just the soon-to-be graduates and their hard work, but all the sacrifices of all the shoulders who brought us, willingly or unwillingly, to where we are today. So thank you to all of you who have touched our lives and gotten us through the good, the bad, the great, and the ugly. So now that we've established both who to blame and thank for having to be here on this excruciatingly hot turf, I want to focus on the present shoulders, the shoulders of the people I stand with and have stood with for the past 4 years, my classmates. A few months ago during class change, I was walking in front of a pair of football players. And, naturally as one does, I was listening to their conversation. Yeah, I know, I was eavesdropping. From the few minutes I overheard, I took away that one of the players was trying to humble his friend, explaining that perhaps this friend wasn't as well known as he initially thought. Crazily enough, the one in question then turns to me, asking if I knew who he was. Of course I didn't. And when I didn't know this classmate's name, which highly ranked Division I college he had committed to, or really anything about him, he seemed almost offended. However, as I was leaving the conversation, I felt like asking if he knew who I was. Although I never asked, which I definitely should have, I'm sure the answer was probably no. And after that point, I began to ask myself how much I really knew about my classmates. And soon enough, I realized I knew nearly nothing about these strangers I called my classmates. The point of this story is that while we may not know everyone's name, age, background, or talents, the one thing we do have in common is that we went to Rome High. From the time we all collectively had the traumatic experience of walking down the red carpet in 2019, to now, sitting here at Barron Stadium, we have created unforgettable, and forever cherished memories that no one can take away from us. Personally, I'll never forget the time when my friends called me from the school dance when DJ D-Lo played No Hands because they knew I couldn't be there to scream the lyrics with them. I'll never forget the seemingly endless number of push-ups we did every time the football team scored, or the pounds upon pounds of colored powder we inhaled during the homecoming game. I'll never forget the laughter, the sprints, or the endless number of Gatorades I shared on the tennis court with some of my best friends. As a class, we will never forget the TSA pre-check we had to walk through every morning, the facial acne we dealt with together, the all-encompassing fear that we might get attacked with a water gun as soon as we left the school campus, or the never-ending announcements that the school store was indeed closed during third block. And honestly, I wouldn't trade these memories for the world. I think I'm even gonna miss Chicken Tender Friday. So today I asked the class of 2023 that you not only appreciate the people who have helped and watched you grow up, but also the people who grew up right alongside you. And while my shoulders may not literally align with some of the 6-foot giants that roam the hallways of RHS, considering that I am 5'2" and a half, I still stand here today shoulder to shoulder with the soon-to-be graduates of the class of 2023. And as cringy as the statement might be, once a wolf, always a wolf. I've talked about the shoulders we stand on, the shoulders we stand with, but I'm yet to talk about the new shoulders that will be stood upon, that is, our shoulders, the shoulders of the class of 2023. And let me tell you, these Rome Wolves, this class of 2023, is ready to take the world on our shoulders. In fact, we've been ready for quite some time now. It may seem like our journey together is coming to an end, and you're not completely wrong. After today, we may never be able to hug our closest friends. We may never hear Mr. Wilkinson's or Mr. Frick's booming voice over the intercom. We may never be able to roam the hallways of what has been our home for the past 4 years. But with every door that closes, a new one opens, even if we don't know where it leads quite yet. And while the long-awaited journey to Barron Stadium is coming to its conclusion, our journey to become the shoulders that the world will lean on has only just begun. Isaac Newton once said, "If I've seen further, it's by standing on the shoulders of giants." If we've seen further, it is because we stand on the shoulders of the giants in our lives. Class of 2023, today. Today marks the first step into becoming one of the greats. Today, we each begin the path to making a difference in our own way. Today, we start our journey to becoming the giants whose shoulders will be stood upon. So now, with our understanding of what makes up the anatomy of our success, I only ask that when you go out and conquer the world, that you remember my Venmo. No, I'm just joking. When you go out and conquer the world, I only ask that you remember the shoulders you stand on. I only ask that you remember the shoulders you stand with, and I only ask that you remind yourself of the shoulders that you can become. Watch out, world. The class of 2023 is just getting started.
Good morning. I'm Park Wilkinson. It is my honor today as principal of Rome High School to give out the Principal's Award to one deserving male and female of the class of 2023. To be considered for this award, students must be in the top 25 of the class in academic standing with never having disciplinary or attendance issues. They must display positivity toward peers, teachers, and administration, and project a positive attitude toward Rome High School and the community. They should be involved in extracurricular activities and have at least 60 documented hours of community service. Finally, they must have accomplished significant victories or won substantial notoriety for Rome High School, and both our recipients today are very deserving of this honor. Our first recipient exemplifies success in so many different areas of Rome High School, showing exceptional talents in academics and in our CTAE pathways. She is a student ambassador, a member of the National Honor Society, treasurer for the Skills USA Club, a member of Interact and Bear Clubs. This student has completed CTAE pathways in engineering and graphic design and earned accolades for her work in these areas, such as Skills USA Regional Winner and Technology Fair District and Regional Winner in the category of graphic design. She is an AP Scholar with distinction and was chosen as an outstanding senior by the faculty of Rome High School. She is attending Georgia Tech and majoring in industrial design. She is the daughter of Hoa T. Pham and Ming Trong, the class of 23, Principal Award winner, Kathy Trong. Our next recipient is one of the highest ranked students in the class of 2023, one of the best athletes in the state in his sport. He is a National Merit Scholar, a member of National Honor Society, and was voted Wolf of the Year in 2021 and 2022. He is ranked third academically in his class. He's excelled in athletics as a standout on the varsity track and cross-country teams. He was a two-time state medalist who was named All-Area Runner of the Year in 2020 and 2022. This student will continue running in college this fall at Furman University in Greenville, South Carolina, where he intends to major in business. He's the son of Ricky and Ginger Wright. The 2023 Principal Award winner is Tucker William Wright. As we bid farewell to our seniors, I want to take a moment to recognize several of our teachers who are retiring after their years of service. Teachers, please stand when I call your name so I can recognize you. Miss Amy Lawrence, Miss Marvin Lane Ivy, Mr. Stephen Sewell, and Miss Karen Ayler. On behalf of Rome High School, thank you for your hard work, dedication, and commitment to our students at Rome High School during your career. Please join me in giving these teachers a well-deserved round of applause.
Good morning. On behalf of Dr. Eric Holland, Superintendent of Rome City Schools, I would like to welcome and congratulate all the graduates and their families on this special occasion. It is my privilege today to assist Dr. Holland in giving the Superintendent's Award to one male and one female from the class of 2023 who display exemplary qualities in a wide range of areas at Rome High School. In order to be considered for this award, students must be in the top 20 in academic standing for their class. They must display a positive attitude towards peers, teachers, and administration, and be a good ambassador for Rome High School and the community. They must be involved in extracurricular activities with at least 100 hours of documented community service, and they must have never had any disciplinary or attendance issues. Finally, they must have accomplished significant victories or won substantial acclaim for Rome High School. Our two recipients today embody these qualities to the fullest. The first recipient is a student who is an academic scholar and ranks among the greatest minds Rome High School has seen. Her achievements have set a new standard for just how much can be accomplished academically and in extracurriculars. She is a student ambassador, a member of the National Honor Society, a representative of student government all 4 years of high school, serving as president her junior and senior years. She helped establish a student-led tutoring group so her fellow students could receive extra help from their peers. She was a finalist for the Governor's Honors Program in mathematics, a member of the math team, Bear Club, and participated in High School Leadership Rome. She was featured in Forbes magazine, an article her sophomore year that focused on her efforts to improve the digital divide so that all students have equal access to educational opportunities. Her passion for this issue led her to volunteer numerous hours at local hospitals, nursing homes to improve the problem of the digital divide. She is a National Merit Scholarship recipient, an AP International Diploma recipient, and an AP Scholar with distinction. In perhaps her most impressive academic accomplishment, this student took 13 AP classes in high school. She took one additional AP class independently and earned a perfect score of 5 on each of 14 exams. But she might not be finished because in her senior year, she took another 7 AP classes. That means 7 out of the 8 possible classes she could take in her senior year were AP classes. She will find out the results of her 7 AP exams later this summer, so there may be more perfect scores yet to come. Her accolades don't end in the classroom. This student is also an accomplished athlete, being the first seed varsity singles player and team captain for the Lady Wolves tennis team, where she was ranked 3rd in the region for #1 singles and was voted MVP of her team in 9th, 10th, and 11th grade. She was recently named the Vince Dooley Scholarship winner and plans to attend the University of Georgia as a Foundation Fellow and Stamps Scholar, where she will major in molecular biology and biochemistry. She is the star student, valedictorian, and senior class president for the class of 2023. She is the daughter of Dr. Raul Garg and Dr. Ritu Kumari Kurana. The class of 2023 Superintendent's Award winner is none other than Sharia Kumari Garg. Our next recipient truly embodies what we call at Rome High School the 3 A's: academics, the arts, and athletics. In the classroom, he received an AP Scholar Award, is a 2022 Governor's Honors Program semifinalist in mathematics, a Noon Optimist Club Student of the Month, a member of the National Honor Society, and held the elite honor of being a 2022 Georgia Department of Education Student Advisory Council member. This student also exhibits leadership abilities in his club involvement as an Interact Club member, treasurer for the Junior Civitan Club, and a huddle leader for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. In the arts, he is musically talented, playing piano, guitar, and he showed his vocal and dancing talents as 3 years performing member of the Rome High School's Grand Finale Show Choir. In athletics, he is a 2-time cross-country team captain and a member of the swim and dive team, where he placed 3rd in the state diving championship in 2022 and was awarded the Northwest Georgia Swimming and Diving Positive Athlete Award. Even with all this going on, he still found time to earn the highest rank of the Boy Scouts of America when he became an Eagle Scout just before starting his senior year. For his Eagle Scout project, the student gave back to Rome Middle School by building benches and raised garden beds for athletic facilities and outdoor classrooms around the middle school campus. This fall, he plans to attend nearby Berry College, where he was awarded the prestigious Dean's Scholarship and will major in nursing. This student is the son of Rana and Dr. Genaro Sabino. The 2023 Superintendent's Award winner is Kai Andrew Sabino. Way to go, Kai. At this time, we will recognize members of the graduating class of 2023. Mr. Wilkinson and Dr. Holland will present the diplomas. Sharia Kumari Garg. Hannah Riley Slocum. Viet Wook Lee. Monica Maite Kano Madrano. Margaret Grace Goebel. Reed Joshua Castrojohn. Karen Rieno Flores. Kenise Kalia Thomas. Emily Vicente Munguia. Christian James Leopoldo Akis. Heidi Aguilar Mandujano. Aiden Daniel Ammerman. Shamika Jashay Banks. Cameron Lee Barker. Emily Laura Bartleson. Leah Paulette Bartleson. Elise Sarah Beck. Laura Maggie Bing. Nikias Jaquavian Borders. Judson Parker Bray. William Masters Bray. Gabriella Nicole Brooks. Hunter Grant Bullard. Ella Rebecca Burke. Paul Ray Cadle III. Melissa Calderon Velasquez. Isabella Louise Campbell. Jonah Marshall Campbell. Nicole Cano Alvarez. Virginia Claire Carswell. Paula Rebecca Castillo. Asiel Yurendir Castillo Campos. Eugene Catalano Jr. Adeli Corina Cervantes Marin. Shirenity Shambrell Colvin. Alexander Cole Canetta. Thomas Benjamin Cook. Abigail Francis Cooper. Lauren Perry Cornwell. Christopher Patrick Cromer II. Janet Cruz Cruz. Jacob Bryce Davis. Samuel Paul Desmond. Connor Michael Ash Dickert. Amber Louise Dickey. Stephanie Thee Doe. Jemiah LaShawn Dowdy. Jayla Shante Dowdy. Joshua Cole Ellard. Sarah Isabel Escamilla Collin. Melanie Anahi España Linares. Carson Jack Floyd. Antonio Jabez Foster. Kiera Madison Foster. Donovan Louise Fruland. Janet Noemi Garcia. Tyler Reagan Garrett. Sergio Gaspar Francisco. Christian Michael Gonsalves. Javia Sincere Gooch. Rachel Madison Gray. Aaliyah Elise Griffin. Zachary Donald Gurley. Chris Guzman. Caden Shamar Hall. Chloe Caroline Hansard. James Hollis Harrington III. Adeline Grace Harrison. Joshua Thomas Hart. Tristan Gilbert Hedrick. Danielle Hernandez. Carla Jasmine Hernandez Gonzalez. Miriana Benelli Hernandez Reynoso. Andrea Claire Heron. Justin Hidalgo. Landon Brock Higgins. Marvin Ixme Vicente. Kalasia Kanala Jackson. Padabandi Vanusha Jayaratna. Serenity Angel Johnson. Takayla Jamisha Johnson. Roberto Carlos Juan Andres. Giselle Juarez Riano. Mary Elizabeth Camp. Amandeep Kaur. Maggie Grace Keith. Cheyenne Brittany King. Jocelyn Beverly Konchesky. Julissa Bernice Ledesma. Alante Marquise LaShawn Lewis. Emma Grace Lindenmeyer. Riley Harper Linville. Raul Enrique Lopez Guillen. Maria Mukaram Mahuala. Abigail Chloe Maslenka. Sadie Claire Mayfield. Elliot Durham Mayo. Caitlin Elizabeth McAvoy. Annalyn Ivy McPherson. Nathan Philip Medley. Braden Keith Myers. Tariana Krishaya Simone Newton. Lydia Charlotte Norris. Ada Catherine O'Neill. Asme J. O'Day. Michelle Victoria Oriana. Sherlyn Anahi Ortiz Vicente. Neri Vladimir Pablo Arana. Esdras Pius. Isaac Thaddeus Dean Parker. Tabria Chacon Parks. Isaac John Parsagan. Rishi Kiran Kumar Patel. Yash Mehul Patel. Sterling Wilson Payton. Brenner Levi Paz de Leon. Cassia Pina Quintana. Kaylee Pereira Velasquez. Henry Perez Mendoza. Talia Neve Powell. Vincent Michael Quilici. Jennifer Dana Kino Chinex. Shayla Araceli Ramos Vicente. Samantha Teagan Ramsey. Mayur Jatendra Raval. Adriana Elizabeth Rio Vela. Jasmine Reyes Cruz. Stephanie Michelle Rios. Joanna Abigail Rodriguez. Lauren Elizabeth Rogers. Kai Andrew Sabino. Kavinda Udara Samarawira. Andrew Sanchez Carrillo. Alexa Sandoval Pozos. Pedro Pablo Santamaria. Ahmad Saeed Sarama. Nelson Fernando Sebastian. Liliana Segura Cruz. Adriana Segura Ruiz. Anna Jane Self. Kara Grace Cervantes. Aishanae Janaya Jaquel Shepherd. Sydney Grace Sizemore. Michaela J. Strickland. Trinity Rain Swanson. Allison Layla Tanksley. Ruben Tapia Paramo. Madeline Gillespie Trammell. Johnny H. Tran. Kathy New Trong. Stella Frances Lee Turner. Jorge Brahido Ulloa Ruvalcaba. Angeli Uzcategui. Erica Fidelia Vasquez Mendez. Madeline Kennedy Vaughn. Josue Amilcar Velasquez Munoz. Jennifer Esther Vicente Perez. Carson Claire Walker. Kendall Elizabeth Warren. Noah Grant Weaver. Hayden Mackenzie Weber. Aiden Riley West. Audrey Gwendolyn Williamson. Samuel Gregory Winstead. Philip Nathan Waddell. Tucker William Wright. Michael Dwayne Acker III. Kelvin Alexander Aguilar Rojas. Jamias Martinez Ahanatu. Cindy Acque Lopez. Amberly Yanette Alcon Juarez. Anna Elena Alcon Vicente. Lakaya Shamir Alexander. Davius Trinian Allen. Kinsley Nashay Alston. Eva Cecibel Alva Chigwachon. Watasia Antoinette Anderson. Kenneth Jamal Lamont Anthony Jr. Josiah Marche Tanise Askew. Ramaya Walasia Austin. Farzeen Hassan Bajwa. Amir Baker. Timothy Emmanuel Baltimore Jr. Yemi Adriana Batts Avila. Josue Andres Bautista. Darian Lamar Blanchard. Morgan Emily Boswell. Tyson Lamont Brown Jr. Netsanet Aiden Asada Bramel. Amber Rochelle Buchanan. Takaya Brianna Bird. Gilberto David Kalashi Aki. David Calderon Guzman. Roxana Yamalet Kano Armas. Logan Michael Cawthon. Anna Marie Chacon. Brissa Angela Chanchavak. Jose Guadalupe Chavez Lopez. Isabel Chavez Reyes. Brandon Chagil Vicente. Erin Lindsay Coleman. Timothy Timon Connor. Joseph Zayden Cook. Diego Estuardo Cordon Tejada. Leslie Gabriela Cornejo Hernandez. Julianne Isabel Corona. Jashawn LaShawn Cron. Jasmine Cruz Duque. Paloma Cruz Herrera. Jose Cruz Rico. Jason David Cux Ruiz. Vincetti Dion Daniel Jr. Jaden Khalik Davis. Diego Brian De Paz Lopez. Chloe Scarlett Leanna DeYoung. Desmond DeAndre Donaldson. Chloe Renee Driver. Anna Elizabeth Duarte Perez. Charles Denarius Xavier Dupree. Derek Christopher Dussault. Jessa Shiree Edge. Christian Isaiah Josue Eliam. Daria Lakonda McCole Elkins. Heidi Anaí Espino Aguilar. Aiden Espinoza Ramos. Brenaya Tyresha Fain. Benedicto Anselmo Francisco Tomas. Kirsten Renee Fricks. Gavin Malachi Folks. Giselle Esmeralda Funes Vela. Damian Marcos Garcia. Brandy Garcia Barrios. Gael Aldahir Garcia Perez. Juan Gabriel Gaspar Juan. Dayan Takayas George. Nasir Sumik Rashid Mohammed Ghani. Amir Cortez Givens. Savion Everett Glanton. Mario Isaac Gonzalez. Eddie Eugenio Gonzalez Vicente. Albert Charles Goodgame III. Wilbur Alexander Gramajo Gonzalez. Stephylan Jamion Green. Brandon Charles Griffin. Jose Fernando Guzman. Deanna Guzman Fernandez. Leslie Guzman Martinez. Ryan DeJuan Hall. Kiana Noel Hansen. Talia Dejanay Hayes. Jarek Adonai Herrera. Martel Cornelius Height, Jr. Timothy Bryce Hinton. Jaquel Trayvon Horton. Alexander Robert Howard. Amani Rose Denise Howard. Elizabeth Lane Hoyt. Zion Malik Honeycutt. Nataya Kanazia Hunt. Tara Lachey Hyde. Hedson Nichols Ixcoy Garcia. Estella Leticia Jacinto. Dania Shanasia Jackson. Evian Marquise Jackson. Nicholas Xavier Jackson. Jakaya LaShawn Jackson. Tavion Rashawn Jackson. Mayra Naomi Geronimo Sanchez. Christopher Michael Demario Johnson. Cordarius Deshaun Johnson. Jaquarius Tayshawn Johnson. Jada Victoria Johnson. Kaylin Virginia Lynn Johnson. Lanaya Marie Johnson. Richard Terrell Johnson. Alexis Omar Juarez Cabrera. Nelson Isaac Juarez Reynoso. Satorsha Rihanna Kidd. Evan Brian Lambert. Tavaria Latasia Law. Tanisha Carrion Darielle Lawrence. Zoe Alexis Leonardson. Jasmine Leon Reyes. Marvin Lima Cortez. Amaya Janae Lindley. Amy Stephanie Lopez Contreras. Jessica Beatriz Lopez Lopez. Flavio Alexis Lopez Reyes. Cindy Beatriz Lopez Lucas. Melvin Fernando Lopez Sante. Leticia Margarita Lopez Chilo. Maynor Alberto Lopez Chilo. Carolina Yaneli Macario Bernardo. Albin Manuel Mendez. Melvin Mac Marbury III. Janet Jasmine Martinez. Lynette Guadalupe Martinez Guzman. Diana Martinez Perez. Alan Mascote Chavez. Matthew Cole Mason. Megan Elaine Massey. Aaliyah Janice Davis Maston. Quinn Avery Matlick. Esmeralda Mauricio Matias. Justice Aiden McGinnis. LaShawn Nateri McKay. Haley Melendez Godinez. Gage Allen Metcalf. Quintavious Lorenzo Miller. Gabriel Jabrell Mitchell. Ashley Morales Lima. Willeria Zadestiny Moran. Samuel Bryce Morris. Joshua Adelino Naharo Linares. Quinaja Janae Neal. Wilmar Jeff Nolasco Vasquez. Andrew C. Nunez. Diana C. Nunez. Caitlin Faye O'Neill. Virginia Jane Oliveira. Kamaya Monique Orr. Brian Ortiz Cornejo. Marisol Ortiz Lopez. Daniela Palmerin Lopez. Imani Ariel Palmore. Stephen Paradis Beltaton. Dami Patricia Patzan Arana. John Wilson Payne. And Yuri Alexander Peguro Bastardo. Alex Miguel Perez. Giselle Perez. Onia Noemi Perez. Kenneth Perez Lucas. Christian Leonel Perez Rojas. Humberto Perez Velasquez. Tyron Jamon Poole. William Encarnacion Portuguese Cux. Tiana Nicole Postel. Jadarius Wesley Price. Marlise Lachelle Pryor. Melvin Dwayne Ragland III. Michael Allen Reyes Ramirez. Samuel Ramon Reyes Ramirez. Eligio Isaias Ramirez Reynoso. Moises Abel Ramirez Reynoso. Henri David Ramirez Mendoza. Frankie Ramirez Ramirez. Eileen Yasmin Ramos Jimenez. Andrea Sofia Ramos Godinez. Matthew Todd Reed Jr. Yesenia Mascote Reyes. Anaya K. Roberts. Michaela Ayana Nicole Rogers. Matthew Dennis Ronner. Emily Romero Reyes. Aliyah Yasir Samha. Ryan Montasir Samha. Delia Raquel Sanchez Perez. Ana Sofia Santa Cruz Rolon. Berta Marisol Santizo Perez. Juliana Rose Sarmiento. David Serrano. Eric Daniel Sierra Fortin. Joseph Colquitt Sisk. Anaya Jorday Anasia Smith. Avery Alicia Smith. Darius Terrell Smith. Judson Tyler Smith. Laria Jabez Stamper. Jakaya Shernay Strozier. Jamar Tykeith Sullivan. Marshall LaShawn Sullivan. Vincent Tremont Centel Taylor. Thomas Bryson Thacker. Jose Manuel Toledo. Sebastian Jason Tomas Gaspar. Mary Jovanka Torres Pineda. Emmanuel Edward Adam Trotter. Dalen Eugene Turner. Emma Jordan Turner. John Derek Turner III. Patrick Cortez Turner. Isaiah Monique Tutt. Jennifer M. Soy Gonzalez. Joseph Antonio Valdez Acetuno. Brando Hilario Vicente Renault. Brian Israel Vicente. Eric Brian Vicente Escalante. Himmelin Vicente Gonzalez. Henran Alessandro Vicente Sican. Esdras Nicholas Vicente. Jaquoye Khalil Ware. Deja Imani Watkins. Tristan Jaquez Watkins. Janaya Amaria Deshawn Watts. Anthony Devontae Watley. Lashana Lynn Watley. Sydney Elise Watley. Ian Charles Williamson. Seda Latre Williamson. Unaya Janae Wilson. Jakayla Anaja Winston. Jalen Lamar Winston. Talia Danae Winston. Amanda McKell Wright. Christopher Jaden Yanes. And Herbert Bernard Young, Jr. Congratulations.
You ready? Dr. Holland, Superintendent of Rome City Schools and the Rome City School Board of Education. As principal of Rome High School, I hereby certify that these candidates for graduation have fulfilled all requirements set forth by the state of Georgia and the Rome City School Board for high school graduates.
On behalf of Rome City Schools Board, as superintendent, whereas these candidates have met all requirements set forth by the state of Georgia and the Rome City Schools Board of Education, are now eligible for graduation. I hereby receive these candidates for graduation and confer their diplomas.
On behalf of the Rome High School class of 2023, we proudly accept these diplomas. You may now move your tassels from right to left. And now, class of 2023, let's join together and sing our alma mater for one last time.
friendly reminder to all of our attendees, no one is allowed to enter the field following the conclusion of the event. Once again, no one is allowed to enter the field after the conclusion of the event. Thank you.